everyone, my name is Zamber, and today we are talking about a very special topic. I don't normally talk about leaks, and I don't normally address them or listen to them, but this one was very different. The Steven Universe Future audio leak. It was everywhere a few days ago. Of course, I couldn't address it or do anything about it just because I was kind of away. And the reason I was away was because I was off getting married. So yes, I'm officially married. Off the market. Officially. So it's super exciting. I had a great wedding. It was super fun. I'll probably end up addressing this in its own separate video eventually. Probably with my wedding tips, things like that. Ooh. But to the topic at hand, the Steven Universe audio leak. I am not going to play it here. I'm not going to provide it here. I am just simply going to talk about it. I'm sure you guys are smart and resourceful enough to go find it for yourselves. I do not want to spread the leak anymore, but we will address it. So, first off, if you have not listened to the leak and don't want any spoilers for Steven Universe Future or anything that is to come, please stop watching. Just get off of this video right now, because you're going to be spoiled a bit. First, let's address the validity of the leak. I don't think there's any room for question. Yes, maybe the language they use is a little weird, but honestly, the crystal gems are using a very mom language when they're talking to Steven, very much belittling him, not intentionally, but it's that we have to have a discussion. You can't walk away. We're not done. It's that mom talk, and that is bothering Steven. Steven feels like an adult, and I mean, for the most part, he is an adult, but gems aren't really treating him that way still. Even after Snow Day, they still are treating him like a child. They are addressing him like it is their son. And so Steven is having this outburst at them. He doesn't want to talk to them. And of course, as a usual child, he is like, I need time. I need time to think. I need to cool down. But of course, in mom fashion, they're not going to let him. They're going to keep pushing him until it's breaking point. And from what we can hear and tell, Steven is losing it. He created another pink wall to keep Pearl away. He is shutting out the crystal gems. He is shutting out everyone. And I know I'm not the first one to say it, and I most certainly will not be the last, but Steven needs some therapy. Number one, yeah, he's been through a lot. This kid has been through a lot. But he is literally shutting out, the three most important people to him. I mean, yes, Greg is, but literally, he picked up or he damaged the van with his dad inside. So I don't blame him for being flustered. But Steven is absolutely becoming unhinged. He is not caring about those around him anymore or his own safety. And so this leak just confirms that we are going to continue down this dark path for Steven, this unsurety, this questioning himself and questioning his place in the universe now that he has liberated the colonies. Though not everyone is on board with him. But he is trying to understand where and what is his purpose. And the thing is, he's not finding it. He's struggling, as we all are in this crazy world. We don't know what we're meant to do. It's constantly feeling like we are meant to do something greater. And once we achieve something that may be all right, we are not satisfied with our own selves. So it is rather crazy, and I really do like that Rebecca and the show creators are pushing this, are playing this out and creating this as something that we as viewers can watch and easily identify with. So I am very, very interested. I am curious about who exactly posted this audio leak and how they found it. Mainly because if they have this recorded, they probably have more, and that's a little concerning, meaning that we may end up getting more leaks, which I don't know if I really like for this show. I am excited to see where it's going. I am a little sad that it is already on hiatus, and we have no idea when it will be back, but that doesn't mean I want the show ruined for me. And this leak enough already kind of helped us identify where the show is going, where we'll probably end up going straight back into. I could only assume this is probably within the next 2 episodes, because the gems very, 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 very much know that Steven is having a rough time. If that wasn't evident with the whole cactus situation, I think it is when Steven ends up almost hurting his dad. So it is absolutely crazy. I am very much terrified to see where we're going, but yet very excited. Because, of course, if you have not heard of the corrupted Steven theory, basically that big, I shouldn't say worm, but that big crystal gemmy monster with horns is theorized to be corrupted Steven. And honestly, I like the theory, and I think it'd be very cool to finally see a corrupted diamond, because Steven is Pink Diamond. But I'm not sure. Along with that, White Diamond hasn't been addressed yet, and her pink, feelings. So I'm very much curious how and what will happen. I almost wonder if Steven himself may end up corrupting White Diamond, trying to talk to her, seeking out someone else's help that isn't the crystal gems, may be the whole idea of this. So I am definitely excited to see where it's going. Once again, I am not playing the audio leak here, just kind of talking it through with you guys. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions as well down below. But it seems like Steven's outbursts aren't going to stop anytime soon, which is not good. As we keep going Steven Universe Future, the pink outbursts are worse. They're getting absolutely terrifying. From trapping Lars and his friends, almost crushing them, suffocating them, to then almost hurting Pearl and Pink Pearl again. And then just the emotional damage he is causing to those around him who just want to help. And also hurting his own self. It's definitely very scary. I'm not quite sure what will come and how we are planning to fix it, because it feels like we have always used talking to solve our problems, but Steven Universe Future isn't promoting that right now. At least they want Steven to talk about his problems, but I think back to the first episode with Jasper, where Steven was like, fine, I guess the only way I can get through to you is to fight you. And it seems like Steven is not gonna start using talking anymore. He would rather show he's right than actually listen to another person anymore. So it's definitely very interesting. I hope Greg is alright too. If you heard the audio leak, I hope Greg's fine. Pearl said he was fragile, and I don't know. And I can only assume that Steven was moving the van out of the house or something. Not sure. I don't know if we got the van out ever from Bluebird, I would assume. So, I don't know. And the other thing that concerns me is I wonder if Greg did something to upset Steven, and that's why Steven picked up the van. I don't know. It's weird. It's all very odd and strange. I'm definitely nervous to see where it's all gonna go. But that doesn't mean we're not excited. I'm hopeful that since we're hearing a leak, Maybe that means that we might get episodes again within a month or two. But if it's an audio leak, that does make me very hesitant to think that we probably don't have the animation and footage yet. So it may be another long hiatus. It could be summer, honestly. It could very well be not till summer, which would be very disappointing, but I am really loving Steven Universe Future, and if it needs to take a little bit longer, so be it. I'm okay with that. I just want the show to continue being great, because I can understand that some people don't enjoy Steven Universe Future as much as they did Steven Universe. And I can only say that it's probably because either you are too young to quite understand how Steven is feeling, or you may be too old now to understand how Steven is feeling. It's very in between. And it's hard to identify with those feelings if you have not lived through those feelings. So I definitely like it. And of course, I can understand that some people are maybe upset because we're not doing the little adventure for corrupted gems anymore. I can understand. We're focusing back on the town and feelings, less on adventuring. So it is different. I can understand there are other ways people don't like it, but I'm in love with it. I think it's addressing issues that do not get brought up enough, especially depression and hiding your feelings from others and not being honest with yourself. So I am completely in love with Steven Universe Future. I cannot wait for it to come back. And of course, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me. It means so much. I am absolutely hyped, and I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts too about the audio leak below. But please make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. And of course, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload, because who knows, Steven Universe Future could come back any day. Who knows anymore, right? But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all later. Bye!